Well, good morning again, everybody. It is morning. It's May 20th. Yeah, May 20th. And just wanted to touch some bases with you after I rolled out yesterday. I was able to make it to my pickup. And I'll tell you what, these Pennsylvania roads are unbelievable. I cannot believe that we follow these roads, what they call roads. It should be freaking horse and buggy roads, but there was a place between where I dropped at. I went ahead and I had to take off and go to this location, and I dropped yesterday and everything, and got that all taken care of, and I repositioned myself at a rest stop on Interstate 80, and in New Jersey. And of course, I had to get up early to make it over to pick up my load I have on right now. Not a bad load. Going to get it put in today so we can put it on this payroll or on this settlement and give us a little bit of extra money, because the last two were pretty raunchy. I mean, both of them out of Florida, of course, and they didn't pay very well. But anyway, that's, I can't complain. I had one last week was phenomenal. This week was, So I called my fleet manager when I got done with the other load, and I said, hey, man, you got to get me something that's going to pay a little decent fare, but also I can get it put in on Wednesday, because there was no way I was going to make my truck payment, or I'd make my truck payment. I just wouldn't have no way to, I had a couple of $100 maybe. I don't know. Anyway, this will help us a little bit, so we're going to get this load in today. I got a two-loader, an 02 and a 90, and it's pretty simple. I'm in the northern part of Pennsylvania right now. Going down, I got about a 50-mile run to make after fighting all that crap in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I hate this freaking state with a passion. I despise it. And I mean, they put me down this back road. I mean, you shouldn't be driving a truck on it. I had a 10% grade and there was another grade. And I mean, they were short, they weren't big, and they weren't no big issue. It's just to point out back, it's a 2-lane road that barely fits trucks on. And anyway, it was coming out of Maryland into coming out of Maryland and down into back into Pennsylvania, and then back over to Maryland. Because what's funny is I ended up over there and I picked this load up. It was drop and hook, so I had to get a washout. I went over and picked it up at Smithfield, and it's a good place, man. It's brand new. I mean, it was phenomenal. There was 2 or 3 prime trucks there, so very good setup. Guard people were awesome. They had a way, you could run around their scales and the whole 9 yards. It was freaking awesome. And then I took off from there. Of course, where did it send me? Back on the Beltway. So I'm at 95, going through Baltimore. Got to go 695. Then I ended up going all the way down by Fredericksburg, or Fredericks, and hit 70. And I'm going, here we go. I got to go back over across these freaking mountains. So anyway, I got through all that. Got to 70, hit 76, come out and went up north. Now I got to go back down towards Pittsburgh and catch a different ride. I don't know what it was. Either I miscalculated or the Qualcomm told me something different. I thought I only had about 20 miles to my 02, and nope, I got 60 miles. So my delivery's at 6 o'clock this morning. I ain't gonna have no problem getting there in time. I mean, right now it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I've been up, I slept, and I as soon as I got here, I went and took a shower. And oh wow, I did laundry again, just to let you know. So got laundry done, did that, got me something to eat, and I went to bed, and I've been out, and I woke up about an hour ago, and just hanging out, man. So I got 2 drops today to complete this load, and the 02, and then between the 02 and the 90, it's 6 miles. So fresh meat load. It was okay. It wasn't bad. But anyway, I'll be done probably. My next appointment after this one's at 13:30, and I'm 6 miles away, so I got to find some place to hide, because I don't think this is going to take. It's a live offload, so I don't think it's going to take that long. I hope it doesn't, but who knows? I don't really care if it does. As long as I can get to that last appointment by 13:30. But anyway, get that done, get that put on the books, and get that so we can get that on settlement. And looks like I'll have to go stage myself. Now, I got a big question, and I hope you guys can help me out here, especially the veterans out there. For some stinking reason, my 70 clock, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, everybody knows that I had to do a 34 last week. In fact, a week ago today, basically. Well, as of right now, I have only 16 hours left on my 70-hour clock. I don't start gaining time. Well, I'm supposed to start gaining time tonight. I get 4 hours and 1 minute. And then I start picking up after that. The problem I don't understand, if I'm following the proper procedures, is, you know, you get up, you go off duty, and for 5 minutes, so it shows that you've woken up. Then you push it into on-duty vehicle inspection. You spend 5 to 10 minutes on that, and then you go to drive. Okay, you do your drive, whatever it is. And I try to do our rule of thumb is 1 hour and 30 minutes, but that's not really, I've come close. I've been close to that when you stop for the day, but it just ain't been, you know, close, but that's it. But it seems like that clock, you know, and I know when I was in TNT, me and Jamal were team driving, so you really didn't see that depletion that fast. But I want to ask basically the solo drivers, this is the solo driver question. How do you keep from having to do a 34 every other week? I mean, how do you do that? Someone give me some kind of idea. I don't want to get in, I want to stay within the DOT regulations. I know there's corners can be cut, but I just don't want to play that game, because I'm telling you what, I heard it from and I'm saying, I'm thinking right now with this virus thing kind of not winding down, but it's kind of laxing. DOT's going to start nailing truck drivers, I'm telling you. They've been pretty lax on it. I haven't been hit by weight and shit, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, only in Florida, and it, you know, going through the agricultural, and then I went through that one, and I went through it, but I'm waiting. I'm got a feeling they're going to hit everybody, because they've lost all that revenue for themselves, you know, checking on guys and being who's legal and who's not legal. So it's coming, and I'm telling people right now, if you got an 8-week log here that they'll check, and I'm guarantee you, if you've done something stupid within that 8 weeks, they're going to tag you to the butt, and they're wanting their money. So I'm trying to keep on the even keel here. I'm trying to be, you know, under compliance. So it really aggravates me, because I just don't know what to do about this 70-hour clock. You know, the clock management thing has been my demise, okay? And I've talked to several people. Kiersey's given out a video in reference to 8-2 split and different things. We've talked for about an hour and a half. And I've talked to my trainer about it. I've talked to No Hippie Trucking and Transportation, Lyle. I've talked to everybody. But I don't know why I'm messing up. What am I doing wrong to cause me to lose my 70-hour clock so freaking fast? You know, I don't want to do another reset this fast. I don't want to have to sit down. Yes, like today, I got to drive. I mean, top end, I'm going to drop probably 6 hours anyway. So I'm going to be down to 10 hours. And then I'm only going to gain 4. So that makes me 14. Then that's going to drop down when I drive the next day. And then I'm going to get to the same freaking point to where I don't have no time on my damn clock, and I'm waiting for stuff to happen. And then I've got a load on, and then I'm gonna be screwed because I can't get my load on time. So man, any help on that would be horrendously. And I'm not gonna be afraid to say it. You know, I'm a rookie. I'm a rookie truck driver. You know, I am learning the system, and I'm trial and error. It's basically what I'm doing. I'm doing this on my own. I'm learning a lot of this stuff by just trial and error. You know, the problems with delivery, the problems doing the paperwork, problems doing all that's nothing. I know that. The problem is the clock management thing, and I'm just not I'm just not going to cut any quarters right now, guys. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not with the possibility of being stopped any moment. and then you're going to get a violation and pay hundreds of thousands of dollars, whatever, or hundreds of dollars. I want my first inspection on my truck and me a DOT pullover. I want to get one of them green stickers that me and Jamal got that says we did it right. I want to be able to make this truck right. I'm not worried about the functionality of the way the truck runs because it's new. I just want the other stuff in case they check my logs, where they check and see if I got chains, if I got my fire extinguisher, if it's updated. That's the stuff I want to make sure happens. You know, whether it's a level 3 or level 1 inspection, I don't care. I just want my stuff to be right. But anyway, up to 126 subscribers. I don't know if that's an update or not, but that's pretty awesome. I appreciate it. The comments I'm getting from everybody, again, people coming to Prime, they're hiring. I'm telling you. You know, it was put out the other day that they're still hiring no matter about this virus thing. They're kind of cut the classes down to break it up, but I haven't got the chance to look at what Prime put out yesterday on the fuel, the fuel thing. I've got to look at that because I guess there's changes made on there. I don't know what that means, but I'll have to read it and do it. I didn't get a chance to look at it, so hopefully that's interesting because I'm getting to the point, you know, they tell you that they give you this weekly thing or this daily thing that says, okay, gas prices are going to be this much, and you know, like the other day, and I know it changes every day, but like I was told $1.05 on the 15th, and then I get to Florida, it's freaking $1.14 a gallon. I mean, and then that's where it tells you the Qualcomm sends you there on the, you know, Macro 27. I don't understand that, you know. And I'm going to do like other people do. They'll read that and they'll take it, but then they'll go ahead and get on the fuel and service app and start looking for pricing less than what they are where you're going, and try to get close there and do your fill up or whatever, because you're still going to get credit for it. So it's based off the fuel service app, and that's pretty cool. But it would be nice if it was updated all the time, so you would know exactly what you're up against. Say, for instance, you, even though it's the, say, 1.5 or 5.15, the gas prices are the $1.05. Okay, fine, but I don't deliver or I don't get my fuel until the next day on the 16th. So that number's going to change. So you need to tell me what that number does. What do I have to do? Do I need to redo the 27? Do I need to do the Macro 27 before on that day? Probably so. So we'll play with it, trial and error, and see what happens. But anyway, other than that, everything's going good, I guess. I mean, I'm happy. The only problem is I'd like to be able to go to a freaking Walmart and get some groceries and stuff. I've still got another 2 weeks. I'm taking some home time here in about 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks from today. I'm taking home time. I've got to I got a VA veterans VA doctor's appointment that I've got to make on the 5th, and then I turn around. My 60th birthday is on the 6th of June, and my wife wants me to be home for that. So yeah, I get to become an old man. 60 years old, they say. We'll see. But anyway, I'm going to celebrate that, I guess. I'm going to spend about 3 days, maybe 4 at the house. I don't want to spend any more than that because I don't want to lose any revenue, but I know that's kind of a rotten way to do it because that makes me be on the road. I've been out a little over a month by then. But anyway, well, guys, I've got to get around and start getting my stuff together. I'm heading out here. It's 3 o'clock. I want to get down there a little bit early. They do have some overnight parking, which they weren't available yesterday. Okay, so don't say, hey, why didn't you just go there and park? But anyway, I got to get off here and do my vehicle inspection, get to rolling. Okay, so just wanted to check in, see how everybody was, check you all out. Hopefully one of these days, and I will make this announcement. I've said this months ago, but we're going to try to do a live video here in the next week or so, and so I can talk to some of you people, and we'll set a time up, and it'll be based off Central Time. So don't worry. I mean, wherever you're at, that'll be based off Central Time, and we'll see if we can get somebody's comments. I'm trying to get up another phone so that I can look at the comments on one, because I won't be able to deal with it here. I think I might use my tablet. But anyway, guys, y'all have a great, awesome day. Hope y'all are safe. I hope you're wearing your mask. You know, I got mine. I haven't been wearing it. I'm wearing it up here in New Jersey, the infested area. I've been wearing it every day. So I want you all to be safe. Take care of yourselves. Remember that, okay? You know, I see a lot of prime drivers out here driving, but they don't wave, and that's cool. That's what they don't want to do. That's fine. I'll continue to wave at everybody. But anyway, y'all be safe. Have a great day. Always remember, we keep striving and driving for perfection, okay? Talk to you guys today or later on. Bye now.